Welcome to Sightseeing. We're back
Gestantes e pessoas com enjoo de movimentos excessivos devem consultar um médico antes de participar desta atração.
One of our new properties. There's nothing over here, though we do have old statues. This was one of the...
Si prega di tenere braccia e gambe lontane dalle porte all'apertura e alla chiusura.
I mean, the statues are from when this was a originally, but it's now been converted into a cloning facility. Well, but then has been converted into a cloning facility where they found by Chaos Corporation, now that we own
Каждая сфера окружена стеклом из оксинитрата алюминия. Встроенный гироскоп будет поддерживаться в вертикальном положении.
For years. Yeah, let's get on that.
Bienvenidos a las giroesferas, la mejor forma de ver de cerca a nuestros increíbles dinosaurios. Mantenga los brazos y las piernas alejados de las puertas cuando se abren y se cierran.
Welcome to the gyrospheres. The best way to get...
Yeah, once you are in this park, this is like a really... There's one of
妊娠中の方および乗り物に酔いやすい方はこのアトラクションに乗る前に医師へ相談してください。
By the way, also, we do have these free roaming due to this area having an airspace. There is also wild dinosaurs.
Il est conseillé aux femmes enceintes et aux personnes souffrant du mal des transports de consulter un médecin avant de monter dans une gyrosphère.
The ones that we captured in the black market and stuff. And then we got some here. By the way, none of obviously.
Tome cuidado ao entrar e sair da gyrosfera.
Experimental creatures. Like, we also have an area they also actually were researching some of the clone species on site, see some of them being more original.
Benvenuti sulla gyrosfera. Osservare da vicino i nostri fantastici dinosauri.
But I will want to look. Honestly a little better.
Будьте
Another
осторожны
gyros
на
here.
входе и выходе.
They-
Gyrosphere gates closing. Please stand clear.
Honest.
Gyrosphere gates closing. Please stand clear.
We have some of these weird creatures that were actually and us as frog have actually experimented on that. And actually experimented on a while ago and actually left on their own, but I am to see what could happen. But then we also have some other, but honestly, all of these creatures, corporate espionage, they're stole from Hawkins, so see? Maybe they stole the DNA from the Tirelessly, or they stole the DNA from the wild dinosaurs or something. They also claim that and some of them they release wild, so they're on the island, so they can get breeding population. But there's already a breeding population, but like still, it's weird song. How do we there's something I missed because what was the hybrid? Because basically it takes us here. There's some interesting experiments. Those creatures in that, the elvish creatures in that, or some of the sites, see if our sightsee experiments. Well, I mean, right now it's actually we're also right now that we're also going to use this place for hybrid replay. Also, we're letting the island those creatures in there are also still technically in the wild. They can still roam free, actually, but they're outside of the fence. So we let them free. We actually let them free so they can back to the wild. A lot of statues of all the creatures they've got the DNA. I guess I should repeat them basically.
Veuillez éloigner vos bras et vos jambes des portes lors de l'ouverture et la fermeture du véhicule.
It's in the old spot of this like steep path.
舱门开关时请留意，慎防手脚夹伤。
And I mean this path here. Okay. Is that is a group of hotels with outside of it being the
Cuidado
ultimate
al
swing,
entrar y salir de la
which
girosfera.
apparently taxidermies. Those are actually ultimate source taxidermies. What they called. And there's also an Acrocanthosaurus statue. Yeah, I think it's cool, but I do want to see you guys hybrids. Also, we also put the violinips and Spinoraptors. The last ones I see in this part. And there's some now. And this is probably gonna be open to the public. And I know if the daughter's like that for curious. And here is the ultimate series. I do know there's some interesting stuff over here. Over there. I know there's like a plaque or whatever that we put up about the dinosaurs. Because they, for some reason, we put them up to remind people of war. Which actually we created the original, so I really stole it. And like pretty much these people have been doing great at corporate espionage. Honestly, they stole the DNA that was in Tato, really? They still didn't all the DNA from maybe not necessarily too much, but from the wild dinosaurs from our conservation projects. This is really kind of wild for that. I thought actually was talking about. Also, there's a monorail around here, but like people walked it off. They walked it off because we left this laboratories great, and that part of the island was like wild and ready to go. Just to say, yeah. Honestly, ultimate stories is these ones are we actually raising, but we also should probably never clone them ever. Ever since the first one was cloned. Well, Tato and contributed to the fall of it, kind of. Most of all the countries. Also, all those towers will not in Iberia. Well, I'm just fine. I guess we can move the rags. Early creatures never have hybrids. Already creatures. Yes, we did the hatch, huh? I want to know even if these creatures can be. Also, yes, this is a colder part of the island. When the mountain, this is in the mountain. There's multiple of them, 3 of them all ahead. honestly, they're kind of creepy, but kind of cool. So I think it's good that this way the island gets snow. Also, yeah, there's the monorail. Yes, it still works. Yes, we use it, but don't we push up that? We close it off for safety. We said, yeah. Also, don't know exactly what that looks a little. I don't know exactly why they can stick their heads through the fence. Also, here is, I'm pretty sure, a certain creature that can open. Actually, have two looks on that one here. Interesting. Yeah, we brought two of them over just to show off. But there's also, I'm pretty sure, another type. One with feathers and quills. I'm pretty sure. That one right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that one has some. That's something that they cloned with unknown DNA. But yeah, all these other indoms we just brought here for research purposes. Don't know why we brought two bioluminescent indoms, but I don't know. We cloned them. Yeah, we cloned them, but like, mostly we got back control of the ice from the black market. Yeah, there's one of the Scorpius, but yeah. By the way, there's still black market people, and there's one of those little guys. They're relatively chill. There's some fish that they can eat around here, so honestly, most of these creatures honestly stay where there's plenty of food. So I mean, still don't think that should be possible, but you know, I mean, I think we're safe because. Yeah, they can stick their heads into the fence, but they're still safe. I bet in here there's an omnivore creature. Sometimes it's hard to see. Okay, that's a foot of one of those ultimasaurs. Statue. Some of these statues are a little off. It's the Indom. If there was Xenodom or whatever from 30. I mean, it's kinda odd. It does this. We don't. It's just a strange ability to go completely invisible. There's also like a bunch of statues of each different hybrid. Well, not every hybrid over that. There's like a statue of each creature they cloned. I didn't touch them, but we decided to put these statues here. So plus move like one of the plus put an Ultimasaur statue, just cause that's one of the creatures over here, and like the main one of the exhibits, like each of these some others. But yeah, I don't know exactly what that is. Is it that one? Not. It's odd they disappear if you get too close, but. They have some. they're a little odd, but we don't know exactly what their camouflage is. Okay, over here, yeah, this Indoraptor testing exhibit with all sorts of Indoraptors. Like, this is a bipedal one. One of the with many specimens of bipedals. Apparently, they've been that was something that they experimented by adding wild raptor DNA of all sorts. So there's one of those but this is it. But like, we just brought some here to show a bit of known hybrid dinosaurs that we've made, as well as some fictional. There's also some like fictional species. Okay, there's a male with some tirelessly in it, and a male with like one of those younger ones. Like you can see that. I don't remember where that is. I think it's somewhere in like Central America or South America, but like yeah, that one part of me. See actually what DNA like creature is. I mean, it's one of the locations of it. Obviously, there's prehistoric. I know there's also like all sorts of it. Also, by the way, this park is actually really safe. And then part of it, obviously, is like abandoned. Basically, we let the wilderness take it. Actually, a lot of this, actually, we let the wilderness. That's one of these type of guys. Actually, yeah, we let the wilderness take control. A lot of this part. Besides for obviously the exhibit. At least one. Also, we even have our herbivore exhibit. We actually have them in a semi wild area, actually. We actually did. Well, at least I'm on too wild to the island. So, also some of the hybrids. But some of those hybrids were already looked at. Look at all the different genetic of different raptor species. They also had the same thing with the spinoraptors. Like, yeah, some of our original whichever ones survived. Oh, this is also a different picture. This is for the corner of, well, another raptor. One of the predators here. There's both younger individuals and not. Yeah, those are not. The guys, so what is in this exhibit? I cannot tell you. Also, by the way, in this area, oh wait, there it is. Endotaurus, being an Indominus, Carnotaurus hybrid here, and then being this guy's a raptor in the 22nd century. That's why they're next to each other. Okay. Also, I mean, the ultramipedal thing is probably why they probably added more raptor DNA or more Indom DNA, I guess. Maybe more Indom DNA to make it more bipedal. Which is interesting. But yeah, these guys are the Carnoraptors. That's a young individual. The adult is. We've also, interestingly enough, the adult action might be a hybrid. Actually, does have some odd things from the Spinoraptor, so they might have actually used some Spinoraptor. Yeah, from this, not from the Spinoraptor, but when making Spawn, they might have given it some Spinoraptor characteristics accidentally for the adult. Like, yeah, it doesn't have Spinoraptor name in it, but they're relatively. They would actually. These guys have actually eaten fish, which, well, I don't think neither raptors nor carnivores really do. No, I haven't seen a raptor besides for Spinoraptor eat fish. But these guys, the adults at least, the carnivores can eat fish, oddly enough. Okay. This is the Dinosaur hybrid exhibit. Well, at least carnivorous one. These Spinoraptors and the Lemurians. Look at that more spino looking one, a more baryonyx looking one. And then we have the Tyrannospinus. Terrifying hybrid. But yeah. Another Tyrannospinus. We also have the Albertospinuses, Giganixes. Yeah. The usual hybrid dinosaurs. We remove Chaos Corp, which I thankfully, because of how, powerful they are, I think we're the only company out there that was actually making hybrid dinosaurs. But anyone else, like for us, before. From what I've seen, or even modified them that weirdly. Existing ones. Also, Albertsons, oddly enough, don't really eat fish, so I haven't seen it. I know these Tyrannospinus and these like berries, and that's what's fun after school. So then I almost seen it. There's also some with like some with I think this is some with some random other. Yeah, that's one. And there's also the normal spinner. But we had some bioluminescent ones, but maybe they're on a mission right now. Yeah, this is usually what they say. I don't know what. Maybe back with greens, if greens is random. But this is where they, at least. Would go on that thing, but it's not really worth it. I might fly over and like. Yeah, I'm actually gonna fly over stuff now. I'll turn it into capture mode. But yeah, you can see there's large dinosaurs. Display the different types of dinosaurs there. See, this is the floofy, weird menace. This is the weird one with Indom, but like it might have DNA from that, from some other creatures. Or they might have gave it some quill genes or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a minute, but like it's an Indom spell just with some quill genes. And then there's also a third Indom, but it's almost literally cloaks a little too good. Like I've seen it before, but so like yeah, I know it exists, but like it cloaks a little too. Yeah, you can hear its footprints. There's some thermal imaging stuff around here, so you can see them when they come. How you know that? And their trackers as well. They have their trackers still. But yeah, there's a bunch of sword posts, but like yeah, over here. Where's the thing like thought I put? Let me see. So yeah, this is where some of that wild dinosaurs can go. I know also in like there's like a yeah there's I'm gonna show you this area, but I'm gonna first go to that area for that. But like no. Okay, this is I'm pretty sure pretty cool. I know there's also a lagoon with some modified mosasaurs. This is the Deinonychus exhibit. What is that? No, yeah, that's an Alamosaur statue. And I guess like whatever. What I did something we don't clone, so I mean I guess that's something that who knows. I might have even went to. I'm pretty sure there's probably an incident report for going to. Down the arc. Even though it's not abandoned, they probably put swabbed a bunch of dino DNA. Oh yeah, the males of this variant of Deinonychus, those have quills and aren't as amphibian-like. They seem we're calling a paradox because that's what pulls them when they release their eggs and stuff there. By the way, we also, I guess now we're in chaos 4. It was a little cool, and then that's our laboratories. They're actually kind of methods. Oh yeah, they're basically white. Maybe been more blind. That at least Albertosaurus experiments that they made modified Albertosaurus. They also do have in genetic
Attention
copies
all
of
personnel.
that.
The storm is starting to pass. Please resume your normal working activity.
Oh yeah, this is what odd little Albertosaurus look. I'm pretty sure it's like perfectly blind or whatever. It's a little odd, but yeah. These are modified versions of the original, but sure they do have some of the original type of creatures in that room plot. All those could just be Albertosauruses that were originally on, but there's now the Mosaurs, one of them. So you're like, yeah, you see, and there's also like the Gallus or whatever, and there's that is Gallus in that. Honestly, people in schools, but yeah, you see. Oh, there's also, I forgot to show you, but there's also, I'm pretty sure, some not Protoceratopses, Proceratosauruses. I checked, the only Protoceratopses were those one experiments, feeder experiments in a research facility. But those ones are long dead. They weren't even like they were like beta experiments anyway. But yeah, these also have. I guess this exhibit that they made is named off of T-Rex evolution by having modified tyrannosaurs, I guess, altogether. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess they try to make them more accurate, or more. Well, I mean, more than Rex than. What is this? Or is that how we sorted them? I have no idea. I'm not the one that won this part. and I'm just the one touring it. I was asked to tour and then document the park a little bit. I'm just saying things that they told me. Well, I don't know exactly everything. I'm just a newscaster, by the way. I mean, I don't know exactly everything. I don't tell me everything. I should say. I mean, yeah, I obviously know more than a lot of people. Over here is modified car dinosaurs that people call that people or maybe even in the files called a brachiosaurus, which doesn't actually exist. So I don't know what they're doing, but they're also just with the same quills, basically. I guess that's what they're adding to everything on, and the pattern is slightly different, but they basically added quills to everything. I don't know why. These are the quill knob experiments, basically, as some would say. They added more like feathery quills to it. No, I don't know what they're doing, but like they're doing a lot to everyone. I think even Mortem has it. Does Mortem have it? They're Mortems. Yes, I know they're enhanced T-Rex. It's like, which Mortem isn't the only creature that they made spiky. I literally don't know why this is. Also, guess there's a lot in the I want to say there's a dumps in the rafters. So yeah, I feel it's kind of odd that the others are all statues that are important. But yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Also, there's some cars they have parked here. I don't know. And then over here is a Coswell. I mean, I'll check it. I'm pretty sure yeah, over here is just some more wild animals. This is literally an exhibit home, not an exhibit at all. Yeah, there's some wild animals. Hear that? Oh. And then this one is like a place where there's an underwater thing. There's very few decorations under here. Which I mean is understandable, but where even are they? I know they're in here. There's the Poseidon, whatever Mediterranean, whatever they call it. It's a modified mosasaur or whatever bioluminescent pattern. So I think that's probably what they do. Another one. It's slightly modified to be skeletal and it's like scully color motif. I'm pretty sure also these guys are not these. Maybe that little glowy thing's like gonna glow, but they're not. These guys, these aquatic creatures, or at least some of them. It doesn't really have that much. These maybe potentially final predator. It's not that vibrant. Well, this is, but yeah. Basically, these are like dinosaurs and those guys. Which I think are just genetically modified, but it's just not anything interesting. And like, hold it beside his source or whatever. Like, that's what they call it. It's not anything else. This is if it does this was actually a creature already on site too. As an experiment, they captured it. They captured it to modified acro. Probably what inspired actually their own modified creature known as the modified. The modified acro. It probably I remember having bioluminescent spines, but then again, I don't think it was ever observed at night. I don't know much about this creature, just know that this is something what Frog Corp created. It's an experiment. At one point, I don't remember I don't actually remember it ever being seen, but they probably know. Like, yeah, I'm assuming the selection they based the Mori off of. They both have similar spikes in both black in color, at least, well, one of the Moris is. There's also these modified Troodons. Also have the quills, for some reason, are common amongst their modified creatures. They do like quills, but yeah, I'm assuming they could have maybe used this isolate. I mean, they could have used this spike. There's also the jungle guy. He doesn't have the quills, but it's really good. Actually unique. It's a unique one jungle guy. Also, Stephen Asher attempts to another one. Which both of these are, by the way. This one is something they created. That doesn't actually look bad. There's a quill. Yeah, there's also the wild actors. But this one, the other one they must have captured on the wild. Maybe they isolated with like now. I don't know. They might have. I'm maybe they have like one geneticist that's on anything that they actually well, they have to have at least one geneticist. My DNA. Maybe that's something else. I'm pretty sure this is a Mariana. Right? I mean, the quadrupedal Mariana. Pretty good. That's what the tomato calls it. It calls it like sewer radioactive sewer Mariana. I think they might have put this in. Right. Was it not like radioactive? On the map and try to see at one point, so maybe they will nuclear test. They really think it's not in their actual not real. Makes sense if you're actually live and then wild this line. Obviously they renovated it. This. Oh yeah, I don't know. So actually, I don't know much about the backstory, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. still like a side theme, but it had, instead of like, it had a, that wasn't Tato, that wasn't the Tato park. Maybe it could have been a test park, but, or something, I don't know, I'm not actually know. Or, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a test park, it could have been a backup park, whatever they or to start another park with the dinosaur. No, I'd like to make that change. Behind time, maybe it was a park where they still, I mean, I heard they stored some of the internet, but like, I heard it could have been like a second site, it was a second site, or like, where they basically, it was a smaller park, like, experiment, and then they took, I guess they probably did some radioactive experiments, but like, I know in here there's like supposed to be like, dinosaurs that actually is listed as the name Freddy, and a Giganotosaurus the name Joker actually, and then, let's see if I can find it. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, there's Joker. Look at him. He's a creature. Also, he has like a bloody looking mouth. Yeah. He's kind of, I guess, named after Joker from the comic. Okay, maybe Freddy looks like Freddy Krueger or something. These definitely murdered people. I don't actually really know their backstory either. I don't know if they were claimed by them, but like, maybe this is why this place was at one point abandoned actually by Frogport. Maybe this is actually part of this is a radioactive test site. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is. Well, at least right near it, because of that. Yeah, this at least part of near it was the radioactive site that they used to test creatures and radiation, and they got captured them, and they aren't really not radioactive anymore anyway. And stuff. Also, actually, radio. That site is actually now properly under quarantine from what I heard. I know it's nearby. The last time I heard it wasn't that bad. It was like just everything they had released some creatures with radiation, or they made glow using some sort of radioactive isotope instead of bioluminescence when they're trying to make biolum. Yeah, that's from what I. That's what someone just told me. I do mean I don't see Freddy, but I know he's in the old. What? Yes, they are at the drive to maybe.
Welcome to the moon.
Hey, there's Freddy. I saw him on. I just wanted to check them out. But yeah, also a lot of our icons are actually issues with recently. Actually, like the icons in the map are kind of odd, probably because they don't. I know they're structure damage. I'm not the one who did that, but that was the one who did some structural damage. Which I think is kind of cool. To this park being partially, like, abandoned at least. I was abandoned before. There's Freddy. Freddy actually has a body count. That's what he owns this territory. I mean, Jake's territory is just a little bit separated by like a little thing. But also, I know Freddy is also half blind, really blind. She, yeah. But he's also bloody. Yes, because he actually. Yeah, he might even be whatever those two dinosaurs actually be able to know. You know. The thing about those dinosaurs isn't honestly can't be actually of what those dinosaurs killed. Yeah, nothing. I don't think necromancy is real in this world, guys. I haven't heard any cases. I mean, also I haven't heard of radiation-killing giant monsters. I mean, I'm pretty sure those creatures were just got some radioactive isotopes in them. Also, they don't seem to be dangerous radioactivity. At least from what I heard. So, like, I had a little bit of this park, like most of the time. Yeah. Or, you know, maybe the radioactive zone is actually that hide something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably made up. There's no Sydney here. It's probably made up. It's probably like they wanted to make creatures which survive a radioactive environment. They made a bioluminescent creatures. That's what I think those were creatures. That bluish glowing attributes were bioluminescent, and that means they aren't actually mutated creatures or anything. I thought they are just meant to look like that, just but if they can make creatures that could honestly survive in the radioactive zone. And I guess they can, because they aren't themselves. These creatures aren't actually that radioactive, since radioactive zone I know is pretty chill actually, because I mean, in its radioactivity, it's actually quite Oplocephaly is interesting, but yeah, I know there was also. Let's go to the hybrid area. Also there's a pretty waterfall. That's I guess what they and Montessori statues. But yeah, basically, I know there's also a lot of those towers for guys over here. I also like to chill over here, because here's where the herbivores live. Hybrid ones, at least. They have mono stagger tech. A lot of these haven't been. And Kylo. Basically, Ultimasaurus without T-Rex Dino. Maybe this is.
Tengan cuidado al entrar y salir de la girosfera.
I know there's some above original stegos. They actually somehow got some mono stegos that were one of these. This is Hyraco stego. Oh, that's not the stego. But the other one is a. Yeah, all these are the same color pattern, kind of oddly, but. What they're going for. Okay, that's a Kentro. That's a Kentro. I mean, a Kentro, Ceratops, I think there's another one, or is that one mistake?
Pregnant
That's
women and those who
monosnag
suffer
attack.
from
This one's
motion
actually an
sickness
omnivore.
should consult with a doctor before riding this ride.
They're relatively harmless. They're actually an omnivore. Thing with Spinoceratops, both of the omnivores, they're not as dangerous of omnivores as Ultimasaurus, and the Ultimasaurus is still primarily carnivorous. So it has been observed rarely eating plants.
Cada vehículo está rodeado de un
System can
cristal
handle.
de oxinitrato de
I don't think
aluminio
it's
y
actually
la
ever been
tecnología
observed eating
giroscópica
plants,
los
but
mantendrá siempre
there's
verticales.
a Therodominus who keeps on cloaking itself, but they can eat plants. Yeah. There's some, I mean, also in here, there's also the Ancylodicus somewhere. I didn't really know that they're big, but might be chilling somewhere. Okay, that's fine. We'll move on about Deco guys. I don't really know which Deco. Honestly, kind of a boss like Pachyrhinosaurus, weirdly. I mean, not really, but it's odd. It's kind of odd. It's interesting. I don't know if that's intentional. I'm saying that's what it kind of reminds me of. Wait, this isn't the Pseudoceratops. That's what that is. The Pseudoceratops is. Really, it kind of reminds me of the boss here. But yeah, honestly, all of there's some fences. Okay, over here we went. Yeah, the wild stuff. This is a Vistasta. No, this is like some sort of modified raptor creature. Very ancient modified raptor, but also like known as that we created long ago. It's a modified raptor. We actually tried to create them. We like to be wild after some sort of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, make the right choice
There's
today.
also a large species of Brontosaurus. These are not a Padasaurus, these are Brontosaurus. The apex, version of the modified T-Rex. First, one of them is Venatosaurus, one of them is Visasaurus. They're called, I mean, that's what we call them. At least that's what we've written now, but it's still modified T-Rex. Honestly, that's probably where they got the modified T-Rex idea from, and most of the spikes of the acro guy. I don't know why there's a wild Alamosaurus in here, but they're not modified. I guess it probably wondered it, because these dinosaurs are both wild. Actually, maybe one of these isn't a Batasaurus, but I'm pretty sure they look all on toes. Most of them are supposed to. But there's also like an heavy whatever guy. He's a Spinosaurus creature, omnivorous Spinosaur. They're interesting. They're odd. And that's like the Malusaurus or whatever. Those are like a modified Spinosaur or something. I think that we created, or maybe they created. I think also a lot of other one's like something like a barracks, but this is something interesting. Maybe this is where I got the spice idea from. I have no idea what did that create. I don't actually know, I just know that these are some of the modified creatures. I think these are the modified creatures that we had. And that we released in the wild. I mean, we had living out in the wild. We decided to release them, basically. At least mostly everything. This is what our side is. I don't know why he's over that. Ignore the Alamo. There's also like, that's also showing something at the absolutal, or whatever. It's like a giant axolotl. A giant salamander. I don't It's one of the many giant reptiles and amphibians that actually this area home. It's actually just a giant axolotl. I don't know why we made a giant axolotl, but we did. I don't know why necessarily, but let's say they're quadrupedal, interestingly. I don't know why we made quadrupedal spinosaurs, but omnivorous spinosaurs, maybe. Don't ask me, they're interesting. That's like. I guess this is another. Find the giant salamanders. They are giant salamanders. I mean, like, these cars definitely. They might be away. They might be away from the water. Who knows? I don't know how far they wandered. Maybe the Allosaurs wandered into here. Yeah, yeah, there's one of our hybrid actually. Our hybrids are pretty also. Like I said, this one's a Saraco guy, but like I said, our hybrid herbivores we actually preferred out to roam the island because they won't mess up the ecosystem. Also, they're somewhat partially a defense. Like that's why we're keeping the wild dinosaurs like them. Like when they a poacher group, I guess could technically do. There's an absolute or one of them. This one's like it's one of them. This one's like a leucistic kind of one, I guess. Or is this a wild type? No, that one's a wild type, I think. Or no, this one's kind of like a leucistic kind of, I don't know, piebald or whatever. I don't know what it's called for actually. But yeah, they're known as the absolute pool, and they're basically giant axolotls. Don't know exactly why Frog Corp created them, or because I think it was probably Frog Corp because they also created large turtles on this island before, and so it's probably just a large axolotl they created. And there's actually dinosaurs though, and interestingly enough, they ate dinosaurs, and interestingly they were actually wild. Yeah, that guy's over there near the land, but they mainly do hang out in the water. I don't know why they aren't They also have gills and lungs, interestingly enough. There's a bronto. Those are definitely brontos. The other ones might have been a patos. Yeah, Venatosaurus is one. Absolute. Yeah, they're all of it. Orodontonathus even go over here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, there's plenty of absolutes around here. Brontosaurus, I don't know why it's back. I don't know what Alamosaurus is named 117, but a brother of a rivers. Digoceratops is not Digoceratops is the Styracoceratops, whatever. But yeah. I thought there was some other creatures in here, but yeah. So I thought there was another V-Rex type creature. Another version with different type, but maybe not. But yeah, anyways, the end of the tour.